This weather app is a game changer, and I've used all the apps. I've used My Radar, I've used Radar Omega, I've used WeatherWise, and I've used a bunch of other random ones. They all do something good, but none of them do everything. WeatherFront feels like, now I haven't done live coverage with it yet, but they do have chasers. WeatherFront just feels like it does the most, and I love it. I seriously think this is the best weather tool out there right now. Now, I haven't had a ton of time to work with it. Maybe I'll change my opinion, but from my first impressions, and like I said, I've used pretty much all the weather tools out there. This thing does it all. And shout out to like the other ones. Like I actually still love WeatherWise. WeatherWise is great for live coverage. It's great for radar. The one area it lacks in, it's not good for modeling. It doesn't have a lot of the models. It doesn't have a lot of the parameters I'm looking for. This thing models better than Pivotal Weather, okay? It's smooth. It immediately loads. Here's a updraft helicity reflectivity. Immediately loads. Look at this, butter smooth. And by the way, you actually get updraft helicity tracks. Imagine that. You actually get the updraft helicity tracks here. Not that I'm like, everyone use this for all your forecasting, but it's great. I mean, look how quick this is. 500 millibar. It looks sloppy on all the other kind of weather apps, weather tools. Very, very clean on here. Look how smooth. The smoothness is crazy. I tweeted earlier, get these engineers, these software engineers, get them a raise. Like seriously, they need a raise because this is smooth as butter. Okay, so we look at the 500, we look at the 850, smooth as butter. Pivotal has issues loading quickly and smoothly. All the other radar apps do. They're sloppy, they're not high def. Super smooth. Oh, you want a sounding? Right click, request sounding. I don't need to jump out of the app. Loading, there it is. Clean, not overcrowded. Anyways, I wanted to go through WeatherFront, the desktop version with you guys. Again, it's not fully fleshed out yet. The mobile version is, I'm pretty sure I've been using it for a while. The mobile version's great, done. They did that first. Now they're taking it to desktop. They move quickly, so I'd expect the desktop version to be ready and have everything probably within a couple days or weeks. They're really quick. And it pretty much it's very close to being fleshed out. The one thing, I'm locked out of certain things because I have the subscription on my mobile app, and they're making it so that you can transfer your subscription to your mobile app to desktop, so you don't have to subscribe to desktop and then subscribe to your, Apple device or whatever. For the green texters out there, you don't have to, subscribe to both places. So I'm waiting for that because I don't want to. I already pay 1,000 subscriptions for weather stuff, so I'm just waiting to transfer it over. So like I don't have access to some of these like satellites and stuff because this is free version, but still with the free version, you pretty much get 99% of the stuff you're looking for. All right. So that being said, let's dig into this. I want to show you guys why I think this is so cool. I mean, honestly, the number one reason is I like having everything in one place. I don't want to switch between my browser and my weather app to go from radar, live coverage to modeling. This does modeling better than anything I've seen, and it does radar perfectly fine. Everything's right here at my fingertips. I don't have to log out and switch tools and go back to my browser, internet browser. Also, it's smooth. It loads extremely quickly. There's like no delay. It's like I said, it's like buttery smooth when you're going through these models. And a lot of, I can't tell you how many times I've been on stream on whether it be Pivotal or something else, and it's just like, oh, not loading. Give me a second. We're just gonna sit here in silence waiting for it. Just instantly smooth. So we've got radar up here. So we're gonna start with radar. It's the layout's so simple too. It's such a simple layout. If you want to draw, by the way, it has the simple, like you hit D, you draw, has customizations. It already has all the map customizations you want. I made this map a little bit darker. The city's wider, the city name's bigger. You can customize how your map looks and everything like that. So it's pretty cool. How your roads look, everything. It's super customizable. Weatherwise, I do think has a pretty good UI, but I really like this UI. So there's your radar. You have MRMS, national radar, and then you can go down to and hit US, and even as Canada radars, you can go US, so you can go to a local area. Like, oh, I want to look at Kansas City. I'm just going to right click nearest radar. Instantly going to take me to the more high def radar right here around Kansas City. I don't even have to like go and find a tower. So anywhere, Omaha, nearest radar. There it is. They have all of the radars you want. I mean, super res reflectivity, we've got velocity, we've got correlation coefficient, shift C, shift V, shift R. You can just transition everything very smooth. Dual polarization, and all the other fun stuff down here. So echo tops and all that good stuff. You can even tilt your radar, right? So it's got all the complicated stuff people want. I do like the MRMS on this as well, because look at this. You've got not just composite reflectivity, you've got the different heights of composite reflectivity, base reflectivity, reflectivity at lowest altitude specific. By the way, if you're wondering what's the difference between all these, just go with base reflectivity or reflectivity at the lowest altitude. Composite reflectivity, sometimes it's some of the rain you're seeing, some of the what looks like rain on the radar isn't actually hitting the ground. If you're looking at base reflectivity, and especially if you're looking at reflectivity at the lowest altitude, that moisture you're seeing is likely reaching the ground. This is actually really good to look at when it comes to snowfall as well, because sometimes rain hype in the atmosphere that a radar catches is actually evaporating before it hits the ground, or it's just getting blown away. So it's awesome awesome. They have so many different settings on this. And then of course, rotation, hail, lightning. I mean, everything, every single thing is in here. The national radar is great. Obviously the regular radar is great too. You've got some radars up in Canada. I didn't even know Canada had this many radars. Good for you guys. Okay, observations. I love that this doesn't just show, and because a lot of the other tools, for some reason, and I don't get it, WeatherWise does this and Radar Omega does this, it shows you the colors when you go to the temperatures, but it doesn't actually like give you any numbers. And it's like, okay, I know like oranges and reds are 70s and 80s and the blues are 50, whatever. You can actually go in here and zoom in and you can actually see the temperatures changing. Oh my, like, I don't know why that's such a complicated concept. It's so annoying that some of these other apps don't show the actual numbers changing. But there you go. So, and look how smooth it is. Again, look how smooth it is. It instantly loads. It's high definition. It's just so much cleaner. It's so much smoother. It does the simple things right. Like it has the actual digits that people want to see. There's your wind barbs, temperature, wind. Obviously, I told you right now, I don't have the subscription on desktop. I have it on my phone. They're gonna make it so just one subscription works for both, so you don't have to like subscribe on your phone, subscribe on desktop. So I'll have access to all this soon. I just don't want to feel like paying for 2 subscriptions right now. But your dew point, everything, real-time mesoscale analysis, your upper air patterns, real-time, everything, severe weather, everything, CAPE, really great RTMA, real-time mesoscale analysis. It's awesome. Once again, a lot of times you're going to different locations for these things. This WeatherFront has it all. This is the free version too, where you can, I mean, you get access to a ton of stuff. By the way, I think the subscription's like $9 a month or something like that. Like and here's my thing. I pay subscriptions. I pay a subscription for Pivotal Weather. I pay a subscription for WeatherWise. And then I pay another crazy one, $70 one that I actually only use over winter. And I'm blanking on the name right now. But this one, I can cancel other subscriptions now. Plus is $9.99. Yeah, I can cancel my other subscriptions now because I only pay for Pivotal because it does modeling the best. I think this competes with it. I prefer this actually. I think this does modeling better than Pivotal. So now I can cancel that subscription, probably cancel my WeatherWise subscription, and then cancel my other subscription that I use over winter, depending on what they do. Because how good everything's going right now with WeatherFront, I feel like they're going to have some really great options for when discussing outlooking and forecasting for winter as well. So I'm going to be canceling a lot of subscriptions for this thing. I am willing to pay $9.99 for this. So anyways, yeah, this is the modeling. The modeling's great. Everything you need. Again, a lot of weather apps just give you half of the stuff that like a Pivotal Weather gives you. This has everything. Temperatures, dew points, simulated radar. You know, you can split the screen here and look at different things at the same time, right? I can go to screen 2 and do temperature while I'm looking at a radar. So now we're seeing things overlaid with each other, right? On the second screen, I can go and take it into outlooks. All right, so now I can see where my enhanced, by the way, we have an enhanced threat today. Strong tornadoes are possible through portions of Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska. I posted a video if you want to watch it after this. But so here you go. So now on screen 1, let's take a look. We'll go into HRRR and we'll just take a look. Again, I don't like forecasting like this, but just to give you guys a visual representation. Reflectivity, updraft helicity. The only thing I noticed that they're probably going to fix is there's not like a slide bar when you do this right now, but they'll fix that. But now you can see the actual reflectivity overlaid, right, with the risk zone. And then I can, all right, let's switch to the tornado risk zone. Okay, so you can watch this together and you can kind of, it's great. It's great. Let's get back to one screen. So yep, all of the severe weather parameters you want to see, they're all here. Surface-based CAPE, and once again, look how smooth this is. Look how smooth this is. It's so clean. No weather app, weather tool does modeling this smooth and actually has all of the options available. Like everything is available. Obviously you can take a look here. You don't have to zoom in. There's your joules per kilogram, take a sounding wherever you want. It does everything. It does everything Pivotal does. It's crazy. I always thought it was weird. Like, how hard could it be to bring in kind of those tools into a weather app? And I thought it must be extremely hard because no one had done it before. Maybe it is. Maybe they just have good software engineers here or people who know what they're doing, but it's great. You can compare model runs. Look at this, right? 12Z to 18Z, 00Z, 06Z, 12Z. You know what does that? Pivotal Weather Beta. And this is coming straight in with comparing model runs. Look at this. It's awesome. You can compare different models. Here's the HRRR. Here, let's go to updraft helicity. Here's the HRRR. We'll look at the HRRR today at 7 p.m. There it is. Let's compare it to the Rufus at the same time. There's the Rufus today. Awesome. Just switching between all the models, same time. Like I said, it's not even like it does as good as Pivotal Weather does, which is everyone uses Pivotal for modeling. It does it better. It's actually better. I'm geeking out so hard. I love this. I actually love this, guys. I was waiting for a tool to do this stuff right. For people who haven't been on like every weather tool that's ever been created, an app like I have, I'm telling you, it's miles ahead. It's miles ahead. All right. So anyways, the modeling is great and you have everything you need. Here's all your convection allowing. So short range models, your regionals, your globals, your ensembles, everything. Once again, other apps like Radar, and I don't want to talk, I really like WeatherWise, so I don't want to talk crap about WeatherWise. But even WeatherWise, like it's just missing a bunch of these and it's confusing. People pay a lot of money for that. I think the WeatherWise subscription is more expensive than this one. Anyways, satellite looks great. Obviously, I'm waiting to get the full version which I should have in a few days, a couple weeks. Depends when the full version comes out. So my subscription transfers over. But satellite smooth. Like I said, observations, that's your real-time mesoscale analysis. The outlook's clean. I mean, I have no issues with this. And I love this too. It's the simple things. Us people who talk about weather, we always use like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 outlooks. And people are like, what's day 4? What's day 3? Here, day 1, Saturday. That's today. Day 2, it shows you day 2. Day 3 is Monday. Day 4. It's just the little things, right? And when you're in day 1, here's your tornado. Here's your wind. Here's your hail. It's all big down here. So when I'm describing things, you guys can visually see what I'm clicking on. You can see the day. I don't have to keep reminding you. It's got everything. Fire weather outlooks, forecast discussions, mesoscale discussions. I don't know if there are any. Yeah, there's no mesoscale discussions right now. Excessive rainfall outlooks. Once again, very clean, easy to see. There's your forecast discussion. Climate Prediction Center. Here's your outlooks. Another thing I love, and this is so simple, you always see 6 to 10 day outlook and 8 to 14 day outlook, but you have to do the math in your head. What is the 6 to 10 day? Okay, they just show you the 6 to 10 day outlook. These are the temperatures from June 4th to June 8th, what they expect them to be. 8 to 14 from June 6th to June 12th. You always have to do your math because like people just don't want to label it for you. So that's great. It's the simple things that they're just doing really good. Precipitation outlook. This is your precipitation outlook, June 4th to June 8th. That is the 6 to 10 day range. Same thing, 8 to 14 day. That's June 6th to June 12th. Simple things that they've just done that make it so much easier for people watching and for the people actually making the videos to describe it. Here's your weather alerts filled, weather alerts outlined. Quickly, you can see everything. Click, figure out what it is. Good descriptions. They're just doing everything right. All right, mapping. This is just map only. I'm not really sure what they're doing with this, but I guess we'll see. And yeah, so I think M, you just click M and you can measure, just showing you all the little simple things. There's all your radar sites, but you don't even need to use that because you can just right click nearest radar and boom, it pulls up. So much easier than finding a radar site. So I like that as well. But yeah, overall, I'm telling you, this is what I'm going to be using. And I'm so happy I get to get rid of some other subscriptions because I can do my modeling on here. I can do my radar, my live streams, because it just does everything well. It's a one-stop shop. And no, I'm not like sponsored by WeatherFront. I don't work for WeatherFront. I would love if they reached out to me, but I have no affiliation with WeatherFront at all. I'm just a weather nerd who's excited about like an awesome tool. Here's your active alerts. Very simple. Where is it? Click on the special weather statement. It'll take you right there. And you can, I'm pretty sure you can go in and you can get a further description. Special marine warning, it'll hop you right to it. So really awesome, super easy. This is kind of a tutorial on it, but also I think it's pretty self-explanatory, which is awesome. There were some other things I think I wanted to mention. I'm pretty sure they're putting storm chasers on here. Storm chasers. So they will have storm chasers. They've already got a bunch. So you would just go. Now I shouldn't, I'm not going to pull this up in this video, and I need to be have the full subscription, which again I will soon, to be able to do this. But you would just click play. Now you can watch the storm chaser. So anyways, yeah, if you guys try it out, let me know your thoughts, or if you've already tried it out, let me know your thoughts. Has anyone been on this? Does anyone have different opinions than me? Do you guys think I'm crazy, or do you think this is pretty awesome? The modeling is what really stands out to me. I've never seen a weather tool or weather app with literally everything I want. Like every single weather model, parameter, smooth. It's great. It really is. All right. Yeah, I want to get your guys' opinions. I want to see what you guys are talking about.